When I did make the 100 to 150 doing the water, I would use it for the room, which was $81 at one room, and then they jumped their prices from 81 to 158 because of the Super Bowl.
Because of it, yeah.
After that, we moved here to this hotel, and that one, it's like $87, $88 with taxes and everything if you do it online. If you do it in person, it's almost 200. I think it was like, you okay? What are you doing?
Oh, that's two girls. My bad, it's two girls.
Quit,
I think
please.
two girls, I believe.
Quit.
Yep.
Well, she can figure it out. Quit. Sorry. Basically, this one is starting to go up as well. It started off being $88 a night. Now they're talking about it being close to 100, 110 range, and we can't afford it. Trying to do that and save money plus pay for food. It's horrible.
Yo, what's poppin', GE gang? It's your boy Fushnika, man. We back with another reaction video. Check this out, man. I got sent a video 2 days ago about a homeless family, you feel me? And I was told it's kind of like a tearjerker for most people, like it's a real sad story. But once they told me it's kids involved, automatically I already know it's gonna be tough for me to watch kids, homeless kids or a homeless family type, you feel me? Like, whether you guys know it or not, man, in some way, shape, or form, we all got childhood trauma. So some shit is like kind of triggering because of your childhood. If you ever wondering why you act the way you act, why you do the things you do, why something's triggering you, 99% of the time is because of your childhood trauma type. You feel me? I learned that in therapy. You feel me? I kept doing certain shit in my relationship and wondering why. And I went to therapy and found out childhood trauma played a big role into, you know what I mean? So I had to change my ways and realize some things, you feel me? So check this out, man. We're gonna get into this video. Make sure if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Also make sure that you go check out the playlist when this video is done. And I got 34 videos top to bottom. Great videos, learning videos. We can all learn from these videos anyway. But it's videos, real life shit, basically. This is what the channel's about. We talk about real life shit. Even when we're doing a laughing and funny shit, when people are getting their cars repoed, is because I had 2 repos my damn self. It's funny. We can laugh at our pain type. But don't ever come on the channel thinking that I'm making fun of somebody or I'm looking down on somebody, because I've been in most of these situations my goddamn self. That's why, I can react to these type of videos, because I've been there. You feel me? Like, yeah, I've been there. So don't ever come here and get it twisted, man. If you come to the channel, go check out the channel, check out my vlogs, check out the reaction videos, and you'll see the content and be like, don't just try to judge off one video because we were laughing at some shit and think we talking down to people. I had to throw that out there because I got some women coming in here trying to say that, and it's only like some. Most of the women come here and they get it. You feel me? But some here, they come and they just don't even look at the channel and they just go off the one video they saw and then start talking shit, but I'm built for it, so you're going to get that interaction with me, or you might not. I might not even bother with you type, so. Let's go ahead and get into the video and see what, when it comes to the kids, man, I love the kids, so.
All right, Helen. Helen, how old are you?
33.
Are you from Arizona?
No.
Where are you from originally?
Michigan.
Michigan. Mm-hmm. How long ago did you come out here to Arizona?
We came out here about 4 years ago, but we've been in an apartment for the last 4 years. We were blessed to actually find a place almost as soon as we got here. The landlord, however, chose to rotate tenants, which basically means that he put us out.
Damn.
Go figure. And it was in December when he did it too. So trying to figure out Christmas, New Year's, and being put out at the same time was horrible. We ended up being at my kids' godmom's house for a little bit, and then roughly the beginning of this month, I'm gonna say like maybe the 8th or the 9th, we ended up actually being homeless because I got into a conversation with her roommate trying to defend my godson, which is autistic, and got my neck choked. Damn. I got put out. He was supposed to get put out, but he didn't. I ended up being on the streets. He's still there with her, and unfortunately, we're here. I've been in and out of the hotel room basically since then. It's been a living nightmare because of him crying constantly. Everybody's wondering why is he crying? And then on top of that, they're trying to figure out why are we out here. And it's just bad luck, basically. That's the best way to explain it, is bad luck. I've been doing good by selling water on the freeway, trying to make sure I make at least $100 a day. And my husband, he does have a job, but he only gets paid bi-weekly, so that doesn't really help us the entire 2 weeks, not living in a hotel room. So,
man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This one hard. Well, you know, it's first thing obviously is I'm listening to the baby cry. You feel me? That's already triggering just because it's a baby crying, so you think help type. You know what I'm saying? So. Also, I'm looking at baby girl's coat, and I'm just looking at how dirty her coat is, man. They like on the street for real. You feel me? On for real. So, yeah, I'm just looking at her coat. You know what I mean? And they over there laughing. She's over there laughing. I believe that's a boy. She over there laughing with her brother. I believe that's a boy. You know what I'm saying? Laughing with her brother, just having a good old time. Kids, no worry in the world. But I'm just looking at it, bro, and I'm like, damn, bro. That's crazy. Shout out to Tales from the Streets for the video. I'll throw that in there.
when I did make the 100 to 150 doing the water, I would use it for the room, which was $81 at one room, and then they jumped their prices from 81 to 158 because of the Super Bowl.
Because of it, yeah.
After that, we moved here to this hotel, and that one, it's like $87, $88 with taxes and everything. If you do it online, if you do it in person, it's almost 200. I think it was like, you okay? What are you doing?
Oh, that's two girls. My bad. It's two girls.
Quit,
I think
please.
two girls, I believe.
Quit.
Yep.
Well, she can figure it out. Quit. Sorry. Basically, this one is starting to go up as well. It started off being $88 a night. Now they're talking about it being close to 100, 110 range, and we can't afford it. Trying to do that and save money plus pay for food. It's horrible.
How many days have you been out here right now?
Actually blessed, out here one. Just today. Just today. And I'm blessed for that. And that's only because I have been doing my everything possible I could think of to make sure that we weren't out here. It's just, I ran out of time.
What do you need? You just need money to get back into the hotel?
Pretty much. I mean, I want stable housing. I want an actual home to go to. I don't want to be out here at all. I don't like my kids being out in the cold.
Yeah.
I don't want them getting sick being out here. And to top it off, I've already had random strangers come up to me and ask me just some weird stuff.
Yeah.
It just doesn't feel comfortable.
Wow, that's crazy.
Oh, I believe it. Believe it.
You know, that's crazy, bro. That our government has nothing in place for people like this that really need it, bro. There's no reason ever that, one, disabled people, two, disabled veterans, three, women and kids should ever be on the street without no help. You know what I'm saying? This should not even be a thing. Not even a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, this shit got to change, man. This don't make no goddamn sense, to be honest with you. She's selling water bottles on the fucking side of the goddamn road, trying to make $100 a day. And we're talking about a woman with 1, 2, 3 kids and a dog. Like, what? Some shit got to change, man. The next 4 years, something got to change, man. We got to get all that government spending on useless and reckless shit got to be used the right way. You know what I'm saying? Like, this ain't it.
The only reason why the one car drove off is because she popped her head up like she wanted to see what car it was. And when they saw her, they go, oh, no, and they kept driving. So she technically saved my ass. Excuse my language, I'm sorry, but she did. I don't think that even being right here would be the best place.
Yeah.
If I could find somewhere else that we could camp, like if I was to get an actual RV, I could do a hell of a lot better doing that than being here. Just
How many
out
kids
here.
do you have with you right now?
3.
Is it just them?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't have
just
any
laughing.
family members out here in Phoenix that might be able to help you or anything?
The only one that I have that's technically a family member is my kids' godmother, and she's already helped us as far as she could help us. We were supposed to be at her place until the 14th of this month and then be in the hotel, but because of me getting to the confrontation with her neighbor, well, her roommate, it made it to where we had to get out sooner. And it didn't really work out. So, I mean, she still helps us as far as transportation, getting my daughter to and from school. Because of being at this place, the hotel, it's a bit far out for her to drive. So she didn't take my daughter to school today. And that's because I chose not to do that because of the fact that that's wasting gas that I don't have the money for it to pay for. Because I'm giving her anywhere from $10 to $20 a day to take my daughter to school and pick her up every day. And that's a lot of money on top of paying for a hotel and paying for food and then making sure that I have cigarettes because I am a smoker. I don't do drugs. I'm like, no. The CBD, that relaxes me enough to where my muscles aren't hurting as much because I do have health issues. Pulling all of this stuff is just straightening my back even more than what it is.
Are you receiving any sort of help right now?
I understand being stressed out and CBD helping, but the cigarettes got to go. You know what I'm saying? That's wasted money. I know it's an addiction type, but at the end of the day, when you got 3 kids out there, them cigarettes got to go. The CBD, I understand. If you're in pain, you got some health issues, relax you type so you can have a clear mind to take care of your kids. I get that. I'm with that one for sure. But the cigarettes is a no-go for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, cigarettes ain't cheap. They got to go, man.
Are you on Access or anything like that?
I do have insurance. I do have food stamps, but they dropped our food stamps because we became homeless.
Okay.
We were getting almost $1,000 in food stamps because we were paying for rent, utilities, phone, and everything like that. As soon as they realized we weren't paying for utilities or rent, they dropped our food stamps from $1,000, well, about $1,100 actually, down to $695, give or take.
That's crazy because they wasn't paying
I don't think
rent.
that's fair. I really don't. But they say that my husband makes more than the required amount for a family of 5 without those bills. He's at work right now.
He's at work?
Yeah, he doesn't.
What work does he do?
He's janitorial. He works at the hospital over on
You don't
Road.
have to put all that information out there.
okay. Well, he works at the hospital basically. He's just a janitorial. He cleans up the rooms and takes the trash out and stuff like that.
So he's not making enough.
Not for the hotel rooms. Oh hell no. No. The one hotel we were staying at over on Van Buren and 52nd Street, right next to the freeway, they want $158. And it's not even the Super Bowl. They said that the week before the Super Bowl and the Super Bowl weekend ends up being anywhere from $600 to $800 a day. And that's too much. Hey, quit. Please, quit. So that much, no, couldn't afford. When we went to go pay for that Friday, which was actually this past Friday, hey, quit it. We ended up needing to come up with an extra $58 just to pay for that room that we were trying to get that day, and was like, we can't do it. If we do that, we're not gonna have money for food.
One of these hotel rooms charging for a week?
Actually, they don't. The ones that we've been to are only day to day. They don't do weeklies at all. This one here actually stated, they had a note, like basically just a random piece of paper on the door that said if you're here for 7 days, you have to vacate for 48 hours and then come back. Which is because they have new management and everything like that, which is fine. It's just
Still stupid though. That's dumb.
not.
If you paying, it shouldn't have to be vacant for 48 hours.
Cass or
I have.
or anything like that?
One of the gentlemen that works through Cass, he doesn't actually work, like he doesn't get his donations from Cass. He gets them from other people, but he works for Cass. He was actually the reason why we ended up being in the hotel room the first 2 nights, which was a bonus. And I got him
both vouchers there, right?
If you're a single person or a couple, yes. But with animals, no. And with children, no. He's the only one I know that actually does do that through CAS. And that's technically with his own credit card, not with anything else. He gets donations and puts it on the card, uses the card to pay for the rooms. That's how he does it, just to get us into the room, to get us enough time to save up some money to keep paying for the room. And I'm glad that he did that, because he made it to where I could keep doing that, to where I was paying every 3 days. And during the 3 days, I would pay for, basically go out and sell water, make enough money for those 3 days, and then turn around and be able to pay for another 3 days. But the prices just got to be too much. Way, way, way too much.
Hotel rooms here accept animals? Like if I were to go over there and pay for a couple of nights?
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
They do.
All right.
This one, we just came from the one over here. It's called Super 8 is what it's called. That one we were just in there. And I've got 3 cats, 3 dogs, 3 kids.
3 cats too?
So.
2 dogs?
It's surprising on how much stuff we have right here that we actually managed to fit that much things in it. So yeah, when he's not sleeping and that's put up, the bag there goes behind it, this part goes inside there, the bag over there is on top of here. I pull the cats and push the stroller with this bag on top of my back. Sarah will pull this one, or Elijah will pull it, and then the extra child, meaning whichever one's not pulling anything, ends up pulling the cooler that's over there, which has some food in there, but most of it's like things that you got to put in a microwave or use a dish and stuff like that. So,
I'm hungry.
yeah. Well, if
man.
there's any more granola bar things in there, you can have one of those, but just be careful. Do not knock anything out of that bag, please.
All right, so just in case one of my subscribers wants to reach out to you with any sort of help or donations, do you have a contact information that you want to share, like a email or anything like that, a Cash App?
Cash App, I do have Cash App. It's spelled weird, but it's Queen B 3024. Queen is spelled QWEEN, B as into the animal B, which is BE, and then 3024.
Okay.
So.
And the cash money sign, right?
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you have to put that in front, but sometimes you don't. It just depends on the person's phone. Email, it's really long, but it's IAJWS 102217 2620 at gmail.com. Why are you doing that?
Give me a kiss, baby.
Can I have a little bit of this?
And-
Oh, so
what? We have
it
no
is the
bread.
boy, Elijah. She said his name was Elijah.
God, it's gonna be a mess.
Last question: are you okay with me posting this on my YouTube channel and my social media?
I don't really care. I mean, it doesn't bother
Smell
me.
this. It smells
I
good.
know that. I know it's good, sweetheart. I just.
Can I have a little bit?
Yes, Sarah. Just try not to make a mess, please. Oh my goodness,
I'm
that is
hungry,
going to be
Mama.
one big mess. Anyway, it doesn't bother me to have it on YouTube or anything like that, or on social media. I mean, everyone needs to know on how bad it really is out here. I don't want to be out here. I really don't. I'm not the type of parent that wants to have her kids out on the streets. I'm not. I don't do any to make my kids be out here. It just ended up being dumb luck that we are, unfortunately. So if I could get help, hell, to be honest, if someone wants to give me a house or an apartment or something, and you know, we can afford reasonable prices on the apartments. Unfortunately, we need at least a 3-bedroom, and that ends up racking up the price. So
All right, so let's go see if we could get you a room for a couple of nights.
okay.
Oh, that's dope. Dope that he's doing that for him, though. That's crazy, man.
Sarah, I'm not pulling this.
Yes, Mama.
But I'm getting blankets.
One of you needs to pull.
So if you ever think you got it hard, you ever think you got it rough, try being outside homeless with 3 kids, 2 dogs, and I believe she said 3 cats. Ain't nothing like it, boy.
Whoa, bigger TV. Holy shit. Okay.
Not bad.
Yes, Dada, I know. I know. I wish I had another fold-up wagon, because this one is so damaged from doing all of this that it's literally breaking. Yes, look, I know.
I'm not able to keep my shoes on.
Keep your shoes on. You're going right back out.
Why?
To get food.
Get food. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, that was tough to watch, man. It kind of made me laugh that the kids were back there just laughing and playing with the dogs and shit. You feel me? Like, they obviously in good spirits. They know what kind of situation they're in, but they just still being kids at the end of the day. They don't know. You know what I'm saying? They get to stay in hotels some nights they don't. But shout out to old boy for getting them a room for a couple nights. You know what I mean? Getting them out the street, man. Like, and just like she said, she wants it on social media so people can see how hard it is and how rough it is and how, you know what I'm saying? People are not homeless. A lot of people are not homeless because they want to be. Just her luck, she happened to get put out, and she got put out in December. Worst time when we're seeing people get fired in December around the holidays. The landlords are scums, you feel me? Some of them don't care, some of them do care. You know what I mean? Like, man, that's crazy, bro. You guys heard her information. You guys heard her email. You heard her Cash App. You feel me? The only thing we can do is put the information out there, but yeah, drop it in the comment section. Let me know what you think, man. Like, we've talked about this in previous videos, like the homelessness, but when it comes to like the women and kids, man, that's on another type of level. We're not talking about just the women by themselves. We're not talking about the men by themselves. We're talking about a woman, man, with 3 kids, bro. Man, that was triggering in here, the baby crying, for a little while until he fell asleep and passed out type. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we're going to just keep being aware, and we're going to keep, we're going to try to stay ahead of the game, man. We just don't want to never end up in these situations. If we were in those situations, we don't want to end up back in them. So we got to stay ahead of the curve. That means do anything, any and everything possible. I don't care what it is. I don't care what kind of job it is. If you don't like doing it, you got to do what you got to do until you can do what you want to do. Ain't no time for no crying. Ain't no time for no picking and choosing. Ain't no time for none of that. You see what she's doing. You either going to be on the street with your clothes dirty, having the police bother you, having people looking at you weird because you just, you don't want to go do certain shit, or you're going to be in a hotel room. Or I just found out you can rent Airbnbs that cheaper than hotel rooms. I just found that out. Or you can go buy a little van, sleep in the van, get a job, save your money until you can be able to afford apartment. It's all kinds of situations, man. We GE gang. Grind every day, going after new goals. We figuring it out. We're not crying about nothing. We gonna vent about it. You know what I'm saying? That's human nature. We're gonna vent, but we're not gonna cry about it because it ain't gonna help the situation. We gotta go straight into figuring it out. It got straight into that go mode. Okay, enough of that venting. It's time to get to it and figure out how we can get ourselves out of the situation. I understand it's not I understand it's not easy for a lot of people, especially, I'm not talking about domestic violence victims as far as women. I know it's tough. You know what I'm saying? Like, getting away from that person and staying low key so they don't find you. It's crazy, bro. It's all type of situations. I'm just saying, for most people, we can get it up out of there, man. You feel me? Like, we all been in situations, like I said, I've had to move back home when I was 35 before. And then at that point, I just can't keep doing this. And then, you know what I mean? Like, here I am making over $100,000 a year, got my own family, driving a nice car. I still complain about some shit I shouldn't be complaining about, because that's only because I know my worth. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hard worker. I don't complain about shit. I just get shit done. You feel me? So it's just human nature to complain about some shit. But when you see shit like this, it immediately makes you want to be like, you know what I'm saying, shut the fuck up and complain to yourself, man, because this right here is the next level type. I ain't never gonna let me and my family end on the street, boy. That just ain't ever gonna happen, man. So I'm fortunate enough to put myself in that position and be in that position. Thank God. Some people are not, and some people got to start from a dark place to get to where they want to go to. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, man. This is the type of videos we do. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, _ENT. Send me videos like this. Like I got sent this video. Send me the repo video. Whatever video you think we would like to react to debate about, to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Real life shit, man, because we all go through things and we can laugh through our pain and we can talk through it and we can just uplift each other, motivate, inspire each other. That's what this channel is about. So, yeah. It's your boy Fushnika, man. I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. Gone.